Hey guys, it's Quick again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the PureCM ROM for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, the PureCM ROM it's an amazing ROM for daily driver usage because it has a few improvements over the stock CM experience, and it is ODexed, so that means better stability and better startup times. So that is amazing. I have actually had to restart the phone a couple of times because of themes and all that, and the startup time is amazing, and I really do understand the value of ODexed ROM. So yeah, now let's get started on the review. Now first of all, in the settings menu you will see that this is for the OnePlus 3. This is cyanogen mod based, so even the name says that this is cyanogen mod based ROM, so you don't have to have any issues with that. This is the unofficial version because it is modded, and this is based on the API level fix 6, so you do have that. Cyanogen mod kernel. Build date is 16th August, and that is the latest version right now available. SC Linux status is enforcing, but you will have to live with that, I believe so right now. So yeah, you do have that. Now, being a cyanogen mod based ROM, you do have all the options available for a cyanogen mod ROM, so that is the basic stuff. In the sounds menu you do have all the ring volumes, ringtones, all of that is available. Vibration intensity, display and settings. Live display is available with color profiles. That is an addition over cyanogen mod, so that is pretty nice to see. I personally disabled this, but you can select it to not automatic, and it detects the color temperature depending on the time of the day, and outdoor mode is just really bright, so that's something which I really appreciate. I'm personally using this, not the same ROM as my daily driver, but this is a really good daily driver. I have used this, but I have switched to Moki just because of the incremental update support. So yeah, that also has these options available, and that is really amazing. Color calibration options, picture adjustment options are also available, which is really nice. Reduce power consumption with the live display colors, that is also really amazing. I really like that. Double tap to wake is available, double tap to sleep is available, prevent accidental wake up is an option available, which I really appreciate. That is really nice to see. LCD density can be changed to any of these values. I personally select 400 because that is my favorite. Font size can be selected to something which is more comfortable for you. I personally select the smallest one because I like to have more real estate on my device, just for your information. Notification settings are basically the same which you would see in any other ROM, but this one has a force heads up mode, which actually causes all the applications to have heads up display rather than just having a notification on the status bar. So that is really that's subjective. I personally don't want that, but there are a lot of people who I have met who would like to have that option, so that is really nice to see. Lock screen options, you do have all the options which you would see in any other cyanogen mod based ROM, like blur background music, visualizer, show weather, which is by the C-Clock utility. Also double tap to sleep on the lock screen is also something which is available, which I really appreciate because I do use that a lot. Lock screen messages, live lock screen is available, and it is working. I have used that, and pretty much that is the same. Button layout, now you do have the cyanogen mod button layout where you can customize the power button, the home button, the recent menu, and the volume buttons. You do have playback control for volume button and keyboard cursor control for the volume button, which is pretty amazing. In the additional button settings, you do have the slider options where you can customize the way your alert slider works, and that is working, and it is pretty much the same as you would expect out of any other cyanogen mod ROM. Gestures are available. Basically you can draw a circle, V for flashlight on the lock screen when the screen is off, and that will get enabled, so that is pretty nice to see. I have used flashlight a lot, but apart from that, that's not much of a use in daily working conditions. So yeah, ambient display is available. You can enable ambient display, and it does have the tilt sensor and the proximity sensor enabler, which will have a much useful experience. I personally do use that, and I have found that to be working really well. The battery life on this ROM without any kernel is amazing. I have not been able to get another ROM to run like this one on my device. At least I am really impressed with the battery life of this ROM. Period. I don't have much to say about that, but the battery life is a champ. I have even outsmarted or outlived the Atto 97's CyanogenMod ROM, which is saying something grand because that's really good. So yeah, that is something which I really appreciate in this ROM. It was really nice. System profiles is available from CyanogenMod themes. Now it does have the CyanogenMod themes, but you don't get the CyanogenMod custom theme on the package, but there are a lot of other themes which is available in the market and you can use that. I'm personally right now using the EXO UI Dark, an amazing theme which themes almost the entire phone. So that's really cool. It's a paid theme, but it's worth it. So yeah. In the status bar options, you do have a few options like the clock style centered, and something which I noticed is an addition is the date can be enabled. So it was not available in the stock CyanogenMod, but I personally like this a lot. It gives you more of a symmetry. So that is something which I really appreciate. Brightness control, notification counts control, all of that is available and you can enable that. And as you can see, the super user button is enabled, so you can customize that if you don't want that. So pretty nice to see. In the other settings, in the weather options, you do have to provide a weather provider, basically Yahoo or Open Weather Maps, which is pretty accurate in my opinion, and it works out pretty well with C-Clock, so that is really nice to see. In the developer option, you do have to enable the advanced reboot option, and also if you need root, you do have to enable that. It is in stock form it is disabled, but you have to enable for app and ADB as I choose it, so you can actually have that. And also you can select what all applications are going to use root. So from that, apart from that, this is basically a basic ROM. So you are going to use this as a power user. If you are going to use this as a power user, this may not have a lot of features which you will find in other ROMs like Omni, BlissPop, all that ROMs which are basically a powerhouse ROMs which has a lot of features. This doesn't have a lot of features, and this is ODexed, so you are not going to get the best performance, and also SE Linux is enforcing, so that also takes a hit on the performance. But in my opinion, performance is not very much important nowadays with the phones right now, basically, because the performance in daily usage is just normal. Every phone has a good performance. I mean, even my S3, the S3 here, well, this is the S3 Neo, even the S3 Neo has good enough daily performance. May not be in games, but I mean, come on. The Antutu benchmark score, let me just show you guys the Antutu benchmark score which I received with this, which is about 143, which is pretty good. I mean, this still ranks the highest in the Antutu benchmark scores, and going above and beyond that is just not going to give you more performance out of a given game, because yeah, it just is same. Yeah, that's my take on performance right now. The rest everything, let me just show you guys the applications which with it comes. It does have file manager, which is amazing. I like to have file manager in all of my ROMs inbuilt, so that I don't have to flash another APK file just to get file manager. So yeah, that's something which I really appreciate. Camera is pretty much same as you would expect out of any other CyanogenMod ROM. It does have clear shot chroma flash, which I really appreciate, and it also has all of these functions, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, it works. I didn't have any FCs with the camera option. It does have dash charging, so that does work out in conjunction with the amazing battery life I received with this ROM, so pretty nice. Now the boot animation is same as the CyanogenMod boot animation, with the Android guy popping up and just radiating light. So I'm not going to take extra time just showing the exactly same boot animation. So yeah, now I want to talk about an issue which I had with this ROM. Now whenever I got a call, I picked up the call, the earpiece was not working initially. I tried a lot of things within the ROM. I couldn't get that working, and what I had to do to get the earpiece working was that I had to go into the loudspeaker mode, which you can click from there, and you can just go back to earpiece mode to get that working. I guess that was something to do with my flashing method, because when I reflashed, clean flashed the ROM again, that was gone. I didn't have that problem again. So might be something to do with reflashing. If you're having that issue, you just reflash the ROM and that should be good to go. I guess that much is it about the ROM. In conclusion, I would like to say this is a rock solid base ROM with amazing battery life, the best I've received with a OnePlus 3 ROM, and this is pretty much the best daily driver I can hope for. So yeah, if it had incremental updates, it would be my daily driver right now. One more thing which I want to talk about is that the update schedule, it actually takes the update function from CyanogenMod website. So you will find the official CyanogenMod in the update menu, which kind of is not the best thing, which I personally do not find very amusing, but still it's available, so just keep that in mind. I guess how much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.